Coming up on Mountain News this morning, the annual Casting for Kids brought people from all over the bluegrass to go fishing. And we'll take a look at an international archery competition that took place in the bluegrass.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 6 a.m. on Monday, June 3rd. Now let's go ahead and send it over to meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, everyone. Into the full color mode to check out the fog outside our door here at WYMT. And don't worry, it'll burn off by mid-morning, but there is some locally dense fog across a good number of locations in the Commonwealth on this Monday morning. Our visibility not being reported here in Hazard, but it's 5 miles up at Jackson, 3 miles down at Harlan, but it's a lot less in spots. So some extra time this morning. Officially, dense fog advisory from Moorhead over toward Lexington, Danville, Columbia, Campbellsville up until mid-morning. Temperature-wise, very pleasant, as cool as 59 as you make your way toward Williamsburg. Otherwise, we're as warm as 66 at Harlan. And yeah, a couple of sprinkles, a couple of showers as you make your way across the high terrain Pikeville toward Harlan, extending into the Virginias in the 81 quarter. That's departing. We'll be left with a partly sunny sky once we burn off the fog, risking a pop-up shower or thunder shower as we head through the afternoon, a high of 83. More about the week ahead with the First Alert 7-day forecast that's coming up in just a few moments. Olivia?
All right, Tim, thank you. Saturday, Paintsville hosted its 5th annual Casting for Kids event at Paintsville Lake State Park. This is the second event of the year following the previous one that helped raise close to $100,000 in donations for the Shriners Hospital in Lexington. Board member for Casting for Kids, Jamie Collins, says this event gives him a chance to help give back to his community.
It is an opportunity for parents to bring their kids out. It's free fishing weekend. Parents do not have to have a fishing license this weekend, so it gives them an opportunity that they don't have to invest in a fishing license to bring their children out and let them fish and have a good time. That's what it's all about, is kind of lifting up our kids.
Last year's Casting for Kids event brought together more than 1,200 kids to enjoy fishing at the lake. This weekend, thousands of people gathered in London for the Archery Shooters Association True Ball Pro-Am Archery Competition. The competition saw an international audience with folks coming as far as Sweden to participate. ASA President Josh Grind says they have been coming to London for the competition for nearly 20 years. He says the city is a great location for the event.
Been coming for quite a while to London, so we build the relationships with the community and the city workers. Like I said, we've had people here since I think we had a power company, a team of 8 people from the power company out here on Wednesday helping us clear lanes and just get ready. So it is a place that we've come to know. We've built those relationships and we look forward to it for many years to come.
Grind says folks are excited about the competition, adding there are activities for people of all ages and all skills. There was a large police presence at Gainesway Park in Lexington over the weekend, but no one was arrested. Lexington police officers were actually there to help kids drop lines. Samantha Valentino has more from the 6th year Cops and Bobbers.
Some people fish to relieve stress or simply to enjoy some time outdoors. For these kids, it's a way to get to know the Lexington Police Department.
It's fun.
He's had lots of fun, but Gatewood Swan hasn't had luck catching fish so far.
We almost caught fish a couple times, actually, but they keep getting off.
Yet he's hopeful that with some time and help from these officers, he'll catch one soon.
Yeah, I think so. Practice makes perfect.
Thankfully, Officer Brandon Means says the success of Cops and Bobbers isn't measured in the number of fish caught, but in the relationships built.
I want officers to be seen as approachable, supportive figures and not just authority figures. Sometimes we're your neighbors, your friends, even sometimes your family.
Today, they're also teachers, teaching many of these kids how to fish for the first time. 10-year-old Jaden Collins caught the first fish of the day. He was excited, but remained humble about the achievement.
It was pretty easy. You just gotta reel it in.
All of the fish caught here have to be thrown back in, but in their place, these kids are walking away with what are likely fond memories.
One Eastern Kentucky farmers market is looking to educate children on food. For the month of June, the Perry County Farmers Market will be creating activities for kids to learn everything about food. Jennifer Weber says they will switch it up each week to keep children engaged.
We have our Food Corps members who have been serving in each of the Perry County schools, elementary schools throughout the year. We'll be here every market, every Saturday and every Thursday evening with some sort of activity for kids. And today we have taste testing.
On the market's opening day, kids got to try 2 different kinds of hummus. Weber says it is a part of introducing kids to new and fresh foods. June 1st marked the start of Pride Month in the U.S. It's an annual celebration of those who identify as LGBTQ. It takes place in June as a way to pay tribute to the Stonewall Uprising. In Kentucky, the Richmond community gathered for their annual Pride Festival at Irvin McDowell Park, with local businesses hosting booths and a drag show. Board member Dylan Begard says the festival is a place for everyone to feel accepted.
We're just trying to promote unity and community, across the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and make sure that everyone feels welcome. I think something that's really great as well is that people can really find out vendors and businesses in their community that are inclusive and are open to all.
Later this month in Lexington, the city will host its Pride Festival June 29th at Central Bank Center.
Good Monday morning to you. We're dealing with some fog issues getting you out the door this morning. Visibility at Prestonsburg not bad. Up at Moorhead to Ashland, it's been a bit of a slow go. It's also a bit of a slow go your way. Harlan now down to 1/4 mile, and everything along and south of the Hal Rogers too. As you make away from Williamsburg to Jacksboro over towards Somerset. Lexington back toward Louisville. Yes, fog issues across central Kentucky, and this is where we do find a dense fog advisory in effect until mid-morning. Nothing officially here for eastern and southern Kentucky. That doesn't discount the fact you should take some extra time as you run into these banks of fog. All right, 59 to 66 is pretty much where we range temperature-wise, as the warm spot is Harlan at 66. All right, the satellite radar composite showing a few lingering sprinkles as you make your way through the hollows out to the east and into the high terrain toward the I-81 corridor. So we deal with the areas of fog this morning as those showers to the east depart, and then we end up heading through the afternoon with a partly sunny sky and the risk of a pop-up shower or thunder shower, a high in hazard up to 83. I'll look at the rest of the week ahead with your First Alert 7-day forecast coming up in a few moments. Olivia?
Thank you, Tim, and thanks for joining Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. A polarized American public weighs in after former President Donald Trump is convicted in his so-called hush money trial in New York.